Guess who's back in this chair? Me, oh, I'm back. I hope you're ready for today's topic. Today's topic is going to be free flowing. I didn't write down anything. I just know the topic has been resounding in my mind for a while now, and yeah, it's time to talk about it. Okay, it's time to talk about how a lot of people are losers in their own minds. And yeah, welcome to Anchored Within. If you're somebody that believes that your life is meant to be bigger than what you saw growing up, then this is the channel. I'm not here talking because I just discovered this really cool information and I just need to share it with you guys because I like to yap. Yes, there is that, but also these are things that I myself am dealing with or have had to deal with. You know, this concept of being a loser in your mind is wild. It shows how much a lot of our external really flows from what is going on in our mental. Life is not one-dimensional. There's the spiritual layer, there's the physical layer, there's the mental layer. Life is mental. It's all happening up here. Now you have your spirit that taps into the spiritual realm, but your mind is like the womb of your reality. It's where creation is taking place because it's where you assign meaning to things. That's why the Bible says that as a man thinks, so he is. What you decide a thing is, or the meaning that you give to a thing, determines more than you think it does. Yes, what you decide, not what God decides, because God co-creates with us. You have a part to play, and I'm going to touch on the concept of, this Christian ideology of not being deserving of God's love. I understand where you people are coming from, or where people are coming from when they talk about not deserving God's love, but I'm here to tell you that you cannot go through life thinking that you are not deserving of God's love, because you are going to role play. If anything that you set above you, anything that you really believe that you don't deserve, you are going to be striving to get approval and validation from it, and God does not need your works to give you his approval and validation. This salvation, this consciousness, this way of thinking, this higher level of thinking that Buddha unlocked, Muhammad unlocked, and all these great people that walked the earth unlocked, they didn't have to perform for God to give them that ability. You just find out and believe. That's it. You discover the information, you believe. It's not by how good you are. It's not anything that you do per se. It's about God and being surrendered. If you are being surrendered to God, why do you have to worry about anything? Why do you have to think that you are undeserving of his love? Generations after generations after generations have gotten it wrong because this idea of wanting to please God, like you can only please God by your faith. Your faith is the only thing that can make God happy with you. That's all that he needs or requires from you. It's your ability to trust in him. If you trust in him, you are seeing things from his perspective. If you trust in him, you are not trying to cut corners to fix whatever comes up in your life. Something happens in your physical, you're like, okay, God, here's your bill. And letting God take care of you in that way. This idea of not being deserving of good, for me, I don't say such things. I don't sing such Christian songs. Talk about how you are undeserving of God's love and you are a lowly folk. How it's time for us to stop seeing Christianity through that particular lens, because there is more to having a relationship with God than you just being a lowly thing that he came to save. That is like the first step. Okay, now move on. Grow. Now live like somebody who actually knows that they are deserving of God's love, that they are deserving of good things, that they are deserving of great things. I need to share with you guys a note that I wrote in 2022. Guys, you should journal, write down your ideas. Like someday you need to look back and see how a version of you survived certain things. Document. I discovered a note that I wrote in 2022, November 13th or something like that. And I wrote down how I had just realized how beautiful I was. It was like this version of me having a whole epiphany, finally waking up to my beauty, finally looking in the mirror and seeing something great about myself and being like, oh my God, girl, you're actually so fine. Like, look at your eyes, look at your, you look great. What are you talking about? This concept of being a loser in your mind and thinking the worst of yourself is not going to put you ahead of the line to heaven or wherever you think you're going when you die. Like, it's not going to do that. This false humility is killing Christians. You are better off being pompous than being falsely humble. Like, what are you getting from being falsely humble? It's not me, it's Jesus. Yes, it's Jesus, but it's you too. It's you and Jesus. If Jesus was in your head whispering all the ideas to you and you actually never got out to do it, nothing is going to manifest. We need to we need to oh God, how do I say this without sounding blasphemous or whatever the term is? Like, how do I say that? It's like that yin yang symbol, and I will put a picture up for you guys to see as well. There is the yin yang symbol, there is the black side, there is the white side, and on the white side there is a black dot, and on the black side there is a white dot. So the black side signifies, here is the bad, and the white side of the circle signifies the good of things, the good side of things. Now, in the white side of the yin yang circle, there is a black dot that signifies the bad that is in the good. And in the black side of the yin yang circle, there is a white dot that signifies the good that is in the bad. And all together, they make the yin yang symbol. If those two dots seem so small, they seem like, okay, why are they even there? It makes the whole thing look weird. But if those two dots were not in each side of the circle, we'll be talking about something completely different here. And what I'm saying is that you have to start accepting the fact that you are the shit. You have to start accepting the fact that, okay, there is some worth to you. Okay, well, I may not be good here, but I'm good here, and that's fine. I don't need to be good everywhere. If I can work towards being good in an area, then I get up and do it. But if I cannot, then I allow people who are good at my weaknesses to have at it. And what do? I like where I am good at, because what do I get from going onto social media and comparing myself with person ABC? What pan does it do for me? It does nothing for you. Like, this whole idea of comparing yourself to person ABC, I've been there, done that, lived it. Like this, I'm not willing to live a small life. No, I don't care. I don't care what anybody has to say about me. I feel like I've gotten to this point in my life where nothing can shake me, nothing can move me, because I know who I am so much, and I know who God is. Like, I know who God has made me to be. So my video got cut off because of storage issues, but yeah, essentially I was saying that I've gotten to this point where nothing can really shake me or take me to rock bottom again, by the grace of God, because I've gotten to understand who God is. I've gotten to understand to a deeper level what our relationship with God can look like and what the benefits are. Psalms, it says in Psalms, I don't think I remember the exact way. If you remember, tell me in the comments. Maybe I'll go and Google it. Not forgetting the benefits of God, because having a relationship with God, a real relationship with God, has benefits. There's fun on this side, there's peace on this side, there's joy on this side. When your happiness and your validation comes from within, you don't need to perform, not even for God. Oof. And that might strike some chords, but that's true. When you don't have to perform for anybody. You don't have to perform even for God. Why would you perform for God? God knows you. He knows your thoughts before you even have them. He's the God who sees. He's Elroy. He cannot hide from God. You have only one audience. And I tell myself this all the time. Even if this channel currently has 70 subscribers or 72. Even if this channel hits 1,000,000 subscribers, which it will, I will always keep at the back of my mind that I, Yuta Amabafo, I have only one audience. God. I owe only God. I owe it to God to show up here and film these videos and speak the word that He has given me, and not add any spice just so that millions of you will follow me and follow me quickly. No. The ones that the messages are for will find these messages, will receive it, and will stay. And I trust God with the channel. I trust God with the impact that it will happen. Will I have moments where I have to learn and grow? Yes. Like last week I posted a video which I ended up taking down because I was like, okay, I filmed this video whilst my temperature was very hot. You know, discovering that, like, and this is where, oh my God, discovering that there are actually people in this world who would rather eat babies and kill millions of the earth. I was like, what point is it being scared, having anxiety, being afraid? Like, have you ever seen evil people afraid? Have you ever seen evil people who are committing crimes, people who are killing millions afraid? No, what's there to fear? Like, really and truly ask yourself this. Sometimes I used to find my body would be so tense, like I could just not relax. I would have this chronic lower back pain because my brain is racing, my body is tense. Like, you are safe now. You are safe now. You can take care of yourself. A lot of things are just trauma responses. All these people who are elites now, who are eating babies and killing people, all these are people who did not take care of their minds. All these are people who allowed their trauma to dictate who they were. All these are people who allowed the devil to use guilt and shame to trick them into becoming all these monsters that they are now, out to get everybody because they couldn't get girls in high school, out to get everybody because they didn't have the best grades, out to get everybody because they weren't your average teenager, basketball, NBA player. They were a bit chubby and they were bullied and blah 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 blah. Woe is me mentality is the reason why the world is in the state that it's in right now, because only people who think low of themselves will go out there doing things to perform for people, for validation and for likes. I don't need your validation. I don't need your likes. My Instagram story would have like 236 views. I'm like, all these people, and lots of them will be giving me all these likes, and it's very, very easy to get inflated and start thinking that, okay, I'm somehow better than these people, or I've reached a new echelon, and so now I should be like, I don't have time for that, because the people that are praising you today will be the people shouting crucify him tomorrow. Let me say it again for the people at the back. The people that will be shouting Hosanna are the same people that will be shouting crucify him. So why do you care what people think? I seriously wasn't expecting to get into flow states like this, you guys. I really, really, really wasn't. But I'm going to be wrapping up and say that stop having a loser mentality, because how you think about yourself determines all that you can have. Your self-concept is the ceiling to anything that can ever come to you. Imagine God sending you a millionaire version of yourself, but you have decided that, okay, because you were raped, abused, taken advantage of, and because you aborted a baby, because you did this, you did that, you did all these million things that you are not proud of, you are just not deserving of anything better than that. You'd rather just have a small, quiet life, and God sends you this thing, but it comes to you and the two energies are not matching. You are operating on something completely lower than what God has sent for you. God has sent for you, right? So it's either you are rising here because it's not falling here. What God has for you is not falling to where you are. You must rise up because God calls you up. So wake up. You are not a loser. You will never be a loser. You cannot be. You're only a loser because you think you're a loser. One thing about me, nobody can tell me that I'm ugly. I will never react negatively from somebody telling me that I'm ugly. If somebody walks in here and they say, "Oh, Yita, you're so ugly." Okay, did you just speak French? I don't even understand because I don't speak ugly. I am not ugly. I don't identify as ugly. You are only hurt by what you have subconsciously identified yourself by. If somebody comes and calls you a fool and you react to that, it's because subconsciously you think you're a fool. There's a part of you that agrees to that, because if you don't identify as a fool, then why are you bothered? That does not mean that you should not set boundaries and tell people what you like and what you don't like, but you won't be pressed from somebody coming to tell you that you're ugly because you know that you're not ugly. And that's me. I don't even understand what that means. So yeah, girl, this year is not the year to be thinking like a loser. This is not the year to be thinking like a bum. You are not a loser. You are not a bum. If not for anything, you are still here. Forgive yourself. Those situations have happened. Let them go. Let them breathe. Let the old versions of yourself lie in peace. Let them rest. If they are not resurrecting to come help you, don't let them resurrect to come distract you. They're still, so far as you are alive, the most precious thing that you have is the air that is in your lungs right now. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. It's not who you were before. It's not who you are going to become. It's who you are right now. That matters. Who you are now deserves peace. Who you are now deserves safety. Who you are now deserves love. Who you are now may not be perfect, but who you are now survived all these things that you had to survive to get here. Give who you are now a break. Start thinking better of who you are now. You ain't no loser.